Hello, in this video we're going to perform a game test on Huawei MatePad 11.5 and Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 Lite, and we will see which device provides better FPS and performance. Okay, so first I'll launch the PUBG on the Huawei MatePad 11.5, then I'll show you the settings that I will set for the graphics. Of course, I will set the same settings on both devices, and we will see in which tab the gameplay is smoother. So I will launch the game on the Huawei now, and I'll see you in the game. Okay, so now we are in the game. Now I'll show you the settings. They are right in here. Now the graphics. When it comes to the graphics, I set it on the HDR. And the frame rate has been set on extreme, so we should have the maximum FPS possible. So that are the graphics. You can take a look. Okay, and now I will launch the match we're going to play for a little bit. You can see the frame rate right in here. Currently it's locked on 90, I think, and we cannot go higher. This device provides a 120 Hz refresh rate, but remember that in some of the games the level might be different. And also I would say that on the Huawei when it comes to some games, because of this device doesn't support Google services, and we don't have access into the Google Play, some of the apps, some of the games, there's a chance, of course, that they won't be available on the in the app gallery. So we need to have that in mind. On the Samsung, we don't have that problem because we will have access into all games because they will be available in the Play Store. That's a quick information for you. So you need to have that in mind. So let's start a match and let's play for a little. We will see which device provides us a better frame rate. When it comes to the holding of this device, I think it's pretty okay. We have the big 11.5 inch screen, so we can see a lot of information, and we have a lot of information on the screen. It will be really easy to play. And just like I was saying, the FPS is locked on 90. We cannot go higher than this. Now let's simply wait until the match starts. We will play for a little. We will see if there will be some drops, but I think that it will be pretty stable when it comes to that. So let's wait until the game launches. And we will see how it will be when it comes to playing. Also, currently when I'm holding this device, it's not even warm at any place when I'm touching it. So it's pretty cool that the device isn't getting heated up. And also remember that after a few hours of the gameplay, your hands might get a little bit tired because this device weighs a little and we need to still hold it, but I think that we can handle it. Okay, so the FPS is still on the level of the 90. We don't have drops. It doesn't want to go even higher. Just like I said, it's locked on the 90 on this device, on the Huawei. We will check later how it will be on the Samsung, but currently what I'm playing, it feels pretty smooth thanks to the high refresh rate. Okay, so let's land for a little on this map. Also, the thing that I like is the matte screen when it comes, to playing, because it doesn't reflect that much light, just like the normal glassy screen will. It also might be a little hard, to switch between the weapons, and that's of course because the size of the tab. But that's the price we need to pay when we want to have a lot of information on the screen. So let's run a little on the map. We even get a frag. Pretty cool. Let's maybe grab another gun for ourselves. All right. Okay, so as you can see, the gameplay is pretty smooth. There's a chance that you won't see the 90 Hz refresh rate on your device, I mean on the YouTube, because the video will be locked probably on 60 FPS and you won't be able to see that refresh rate, but I can see it when I'm watching at a real time. Okay, and just like I was saying, when it comes to the gameplay, it feels really smooth, and I can recommend you this device if you want to play the PUBG, for example, just like me right now. It's really fun to play. Also, the graphics looks pretty cool, and just like I was saying, 90 FPS locked. We cannot go any higher. But it still feels really smooth. Alright, I think that's enough when it comes to the gameplay on the Huawei. We have get one frag. So I think that's enough. Now I will launch this game on the Samsung and I'll see you in the game. Okay, now I have launched the game on the Samsung, and when it comes to the Samsung, the FPS is locked on 60 Hz. Just to tell you, I have set the highest refresh rate in the settings. It should be up to 90. I mean, it's 90 when we are using this device on the home screen, but it's locked on the game is locked on the Samsung on the 60 FPS. We just cannot go any higher. I'll show that in the settings. I have the same graphics, so I have set the HDR and the frame rate on the Ultra, but we cannot go higher than 60 FPS. For some people, it might be worse than on the Huawei, because I will notice it during the gameplay, because we'll have 30 FPS less. And I don't know, will you see it on the video? But I will try to describe you the feelings that I have. But also we need to remember about the thing that I was talking about before, that the Samsung supports all Google services. We have access into the Play Store, and we have access into all games that are on the market and all games that are made on the phones and tabs. But on the Huawei, just like I was saying, we don't have that support. And there's a huge chance that when you open up the gallery and when you want to find an exact game, it won't be there in the app gallery, of course. I'm sure that it will be available on the Samsung, so if you want to have access into more games, you should pick the Samsung, and you shouldn't simply be aware that you have less FPS than on the Huawei, that you have only 60. And yeah, okay, so currently when I'm running across the map, currently on the warm-up, you can see that the FPS is still 60, and it feels a little bit slower when I'm, moving the camera. I can see that difference a little, but still we have the 60 FPS. It shouldn't drop below. It should be stable 60 FPS all the time. So let's play a little. Also, when it comes to holding of this device, it's a little bit smaller, and for some people it might be easier to grab it. Also, it's a little bit lighter, so it might be a little bit more comfortable to hold this device in someone else's hands. Okay, so let's land, let's grab some guns. Yeah, still 60 FPS, we cannot go higher, just like I was saying before. So you just need to consider what things you want to achieve. Higher FPS in PUBG, I mean the 90 on the Huawei, or do you want to have less FPS on the Samsung but have access into all games? It's up to you. Okay, when it comes to the colors and the display on both devices, they are really decent. They actually feel and look the same for me, so not a big difference when it comes to that. Let's try to find some guns. And let's see if someone is here. We can also even change the guns. And let's try to find someone. So yeah, FPS still 60, doesn't drop below, doesn't go any higher. So, long story short, higher FPS on the Huawei, we have 90, in here we have 60, but when it comes to the big picture, we have access into a lot of more games than we have on the Huawei, so we just need to pick the things, the priorities first, what you want to achieve. In my personal opinion, I would pick the Samsung because 60 FPS is still a smooth gameplay. It doesn't even lag. And yeah, I like to have more games and have access into all of them than don't have them on the Huawei, which has higher FPS. So from my personal observing and thoughts, I would pick definitely the Samsung. Okay, still 60 FPS. In here you can see that we have 90, and that I'm showing you that just to show you that on the home screen we have 90 and in the game we only have 60. Here's the proof. Alright, that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.